All right, let's get kicked off. Everybody want to make sure that we use this time effectively. Plus, we have a packed showcase today, so super excited. To me, in my opinion, this is going to be the best showcase we've ever done. So, onward. We've got Logan and Carlos, my product extraordinaires here at GloveBox. They're going to be managing the live chat. So any and all questions, fire it off to them. And the person who stumps them first, Nick, is going to send one of his medals out to that agency. So let's see if we can stump these guys. But jumping right in. And a quick reminder, we are recording this. We're going to be sending it out to everybody post showcase so you can share with your team, your friends, your family, really anybody that wants to learn about the most amazing insurance technology in the space.
Christmas
So
gift that keeps on giving.
it really is, man. It's the time of giving, and this would be something that I would love to receive. So, perfect. Let's look a kind of an overview of the agenda today. Again, I want to use the next 58 minutes wisely. Um, we're going to start out with just kind of a quick summary of the goals of GloveBox product in Q4 2025. I'm just going to kind of talk about a little bit of our process when we look at, hey, what are we going to build next? Where should we go? Where should we invest all of the time, energy, resources that we pump into the product on a quarterly basis? So kind of give you guys a look behind the curtain. Um, Gonna do a quick kind of update on the white label platforms, which has been amazing. Um, I love the white labels. They're one of my favorite things we've ever done. So excited to talk about that. Uh, some of the brand new products. This stuff is dropping tonight. So do you guys smell that? It smells like new tech. It smells fantastic, fresh off the showroom. I'm very excited. All this stuff is dropping tonight. And so it's a really big product release evening for our team, but excited to get this in your guys' hands. So we are going to talk about all of the enhanced client invite flows in GloveBox HQ. All of that stuff is actually already live. So we're going to talk about all of these things that now you can do inside of HQ that makes inviting your clients to the platform that much easier. We want to make sure there's a variety of ways that you guys can maximize adoption for your clients. And so we'll talk about those new updates. The main course, of course, is going to be the commercial embedded marketplace. So we're going to debut that, which I am very excited about. Definitely rounds out the marketplace experience as we know it. And I know that one has had a lot of anticipation. And so we are very excited to deliver the commercial embedded marketplace into the platform. It looks beautiful, of course. Uh, we are going to talk about new platform toggles for all policyholder workflows. This has been a highly, highly, highly requested feature by pretty much every agency we talk to. This is going to give you guys full control over the workflows that your policyholders are able to act upon inside the platform, which we love. So that'll also be going live tonight. So we already have that built, ready to launch. We're going to give a quick update on automated auto ID cards, which is always a great feature, something that we're expanding on right now. We're going to give some quick GloveBox CRM updates. I know Logan has been doing a lot of work as he's taken over the product management of the CRM. And so he's made some really amazing updates there. And then we're going to talk about what's coming next from us as we look into the remainder of Q4 here and then into Q1. Also, we're going to get a really first look at flows. We have not spoken a word about flows to the general public. You guys are going to get the first taste of flows. That's going to be our large project in Q1, Q2 of 2026. And in my opinion, there's nothing in the market like it, period, not even close. And so I'm excited to kind of debut flows for the squad. But without further ado, we're going to get kicked off. All right, let's talk about product goals in Q4 2025. This is where we focused our attention, right? There is a lot of ways we can take product now that we really have the solid base platform built. There are so many things we can tackle. So it does make it challenging to kind of really assess where do we want to spend our time, where can we maximize the most value for you guys to make sure that the technology remains the best in the market and sets the standard for what you guys expect with your customers. So these are the places that we focused in Q4. First one was obviously the commercial embedded marketplace. That was top priority. As you know, the personal embedded marketplace has been live for roughly 90 days. And so getting this one rounded out was, again, a huge priority for us. Next thing we wanted to do, we wanted to simplify the way you set up your marketplace in HQ. I bet we had probably 20 different meetings going through designs on how to solve this right here because we've made the marketplace so extremely flexible for agencies to use. It's very hard to simplify how to set it up with so much flexibility. And Logan and Carlos, what do you think? We scrapped probably 10 designs and started over. It was, yeah, at least.
I'm
So,
glad Kyle, our designer, is not on this as a panelist because
yeah.
he would let us know. A
I think he almost quit like 50 times over this. So this was like
lot.
the biggest design challenge we've ever had is simplifying the marketplace to make it easy for you guys so that you can set it up the way you want. I think the end result is really good. I know Logan still has some polish that he wants to put on it, but I think we're in a good spot. So that was a high priority. We also wanted to simplify the policy assist config menu. And so that is something that we were able to do as well through this process is kind of mirror what we did on the embedded marketplace configurations and bring that over to policy assist to make that very simple. So, um, next, we looked at enhancing client invite capabilities from HQ. So again, what we're going to talk about here in a minute, but giving you guys better capabilities to invite your customers into the product, make it very simple, a couple clicks, and you get them in. So again, some exciting new stuff there. We introduced the ability to control all policyholder workflows, as I talked about, with our brand new toggles. Um, and so we're going to introduce those today, but that was a high priority for us giving you guys the ability to turn on and off whatever you want at any time without needing our team. So that's something that we achieved. And then the last one that we wanted to focus on was our continued build out of supported AMS for ID cards. Obviously, automated ID cards has been a priority for us to deliver to everybody. And so that's something that we've put a lot of emphasis on in Q4. So that in a nutshell is where we focused our time. And I think we really, in my mind, we crushed it. And we're going to run through what that looks like here now. So, all right. Let's talk first about the white label. So for those of you who don't know what the white label is, this is the ability to host your client-facing technologies custom to your agency. So the client portal is hosted on your web domain, not ours. So it would be my dot and then your agency's domain .com. Again, full ownership for you guys, no mention of us whatsoever. We've got the custom hosted iOS mobile app in your agency's app store. So again, it's your app store, not ours. And then it's the custom hosted Android mobile app in Google Play as well. So the entire suite is hosted as you, not us. Um, I'll give you a quick look at why that is amazing. And here we'll share. I'm going to share my phone. There's my family. So I'll pop into the App Store and hey, I'm talking to somebody at a party or a Christmas party and they say, hey, my insurance went up. I say, oh, cool, you should go download our mobile app and start your quotes inside of there. Super easy. And by the way, that mobile app that you download, that's where you're going to service with us as well. How simple is that? It's great, right? So I can go to the App Store and I can search. We'll search.
Are you in it right now? Okay, there you
Yes, there we go. So I literally just searched one of our customers. Here's their white label platform. Again, it's all them, not us. I searched their name. We host the entire experience for them. So we do all the screenshots, we do all the updates. Everything is handled by us, but again, it's 100% them. How easy is that to be able to tell a customer, hey, go download our mobile app? Very, very simple. If it was my team, my agency team, I would have my CSR say that on every single call. Go download our mobile app. Makes it very, very easy. Right, let me pop back over here. So a little go live milestone from the white labels. We've officially launched 50 white label suites. That's very exciting. We just launched this product, call it 120 days ago. And we've now launched 50 platforms. So that is exciting. The agencies that really care about their brand, being able to drive people to their products and owning their own users in the App Store, this is the product for you. If you don't have the white label yet and you want to learn more, simply reach out to our team and we can schedule a platform consultation. Sean's on the call. He runs our customer success team. So he can definitely help liaison. And I think we have a couple of our customer success people on here as well. So you can reach out in HQ in the live chat. You can comment here and we'll grab your info. But if you want to get your consultation scheduled for the white label, we're happy to do so. So, Carlos, what did I miss on the white label? I know this is your baby. See, I called on him because he left. See, now we know. He went to grab a sandwich. I bet. I bet he went to make a sandwich.
Carlos has a newborn baby. I'm sure it was
Oh,
probably
yes,
with,
he
with
does.
Sim.
I saw him turn his camera off. It's like, yeah, there we go. All right.
I mean, one of the biggest things I want to point out about white label is that the developer, I know you went away from the app store there, but uh, Washington Federal, like Fend Insurance, it shows your guys' agency as a developer. It's not even showing GloveBox, even though we're the ones that have access to get these updates sent into the app store. Like it's all about your brand front and center, so your clients know that you guys are putting effort into making their experience like top of the line. Big deal.
Yeah, yeah. And actually, one thing I did mention is we also customize the colors inside the platform to match your brand. So that's a cool thing as well, as you can really kind of customize it to match your agency's brand aesthetics. So yeah. All right, sweet. Let's move on to client invites. So again, as I mentioned, we spent a lot of time looking at how we can enhance the way you guys invite clients inside of HQ. This is outside of all of our automation that we roll out to customers. These are the things that you guys can control. This is why Sean and the customer success team always preaches have GloveBox HQ open alongside your AMS every single day. Because when a client calls in for something, that is an excellent time to invite them inside the product so that next time they don't have to call you. They can get right into your workflows and things are simplified for them and for you guys. So, this is some of the things that we did inside of HQ. And I'm going to bounce back and forth and I'll show it to you because this is all live right now. First thing we did was the ability to SMS invite someone when adding a new client. Previously, we only had the ability to email them the invite. Now we have SMS as well. So if I pop over to GloveBox HQ, for those of you that don't know what GloveBox HQ is because you haven't been in a while, this is your side of the product. This is where you manage all of your client experience. I click this little invite new client button. Before we only had email, now you can add a phone as well. So when you add an email and a phone, we're going to invite that client by both phone and SMS. Or sorry, email and SMS. That is going to substantially increase uh, the viability of your client actually accepting that invite and coming into the platform. So we're going to see a lot higher conversion if you do both. Obviously, SMS is a lot faster, easier than email. So now we've added that, so you can now invite via both, which is great. Next one we did the ability to SMS invite an existing unverified client from the client list. So this means that the client does not have an account yet and you want to invite them. So again, I'm going to go back into GloveBox HQ. I'm going to click on the clients tab. I'm going to come over here to my unverified list. And let's say I want to invite, let's see, how about John? John Smith Jr. Here we go. I'm going to click invite. Before it was only the email that you could invite from. Now we have a selector where you can do email and SMS. Now, this is another thing that we added. This is a key detail. You used to not be able to add phone numbers or emails if you didn't have them in here. Now you can. So if I have John on the phone and I say, John, I want to send you an invite, but I don't have your phone number in here yet, now you can get it from John, plug it in, send the invite, and it'll send via SMS. That seems like a really easy detail, but the reason why this is so interesting is because this is not just the communication details to the customer. This is the security layer. This is how they're logging into the platform, and this is how we avoid having to do a login and password flow with a registration and a policy number and all those things. That's why this took so long for us to build, is because this is a security layer. You're essentially giving the client a permission to log into their account with this attribute. So key detail there, but that is now in. So now when you invite an unverified, you can do it right there. You can also do this on the mass send. So when you're mass sending to customers, you can actually send invites via SMS and email as well. So now you can do both, not just the one-to-one, which is great. All right, back over here. We added the ability, kind of a parlay off of what I just showed you, to SMS invite from the client profile as well. So now you can invite from the home screen, you can invite from the client list, or you can invite from the client profile itself. So I'm going to go into my demo account here. I'm obviously already verified via email, but maybe I want to add a phone number, or maybe I'm not verified at all and I want to invite this client via phone. Again, you can add that phone number right here. Once you put in the phone number, it'll add it and send the invite to the client. So 3 places now you can invite by both email and SMS. Makes it very easy. All right. Another thing we added, this was probably one of our most requested features, is now you can update and add emails and phone numbers on an existing customer. This was a big pain point. Before, once the client logs in with their email, this was locked in because again, this is security. Before you had to have the policy holder actually update this on their side. Now you guys can update it on your side whenever you want. So now I can pop in here. I can change the email right here if I want. Or again, if it doesn't exist, I can add it here, just like I showed you. But now you have full capabilities to change or add both email and phone for login, which is beautiful. The other nice thing about this is even if it doesn't specifically match what you have in your AMS, because remember, this is login details, not contact details. This is our security layer. We're still going to be able to import the customer's policies via any email or phone that you had on the account. So just because you replace it here, it doesn't break that connection with your AMS. We'll still be able to update the client's info, which is beautiful. So again, we considered all of those details when we made this update, but a lot went into this to making it very easy. So Logan, what did I miss?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get through the chat. Where are we at?
Talking
Client
about,
invites. Yes,
yeah,
massive deal. I assumed you covered all of it pretty good. It's just nice to be able to finally add little chunks of information that we need to have in order to get people invited, and SMS is a massive one. Because we know everyone is on their phone all the time, and email sometimes slip through the cracks.
there you go. And again, being able to update it is huge. So you don't have to wait on your AMS import. You can do it whenever you need. So cool. On to the next one, the main course, the commercial embedded marketplace. So again, this was a huge project. I talked about this last quarter. It's been my dream to build this product. I wanted to make us the only digital quoting and servicing platform in the market, period. We did that with the release of the personal line side. Now we're launching the commercial side. So now we have all policy types supported inside the product with full quoting experiences. One of my favorite things about this is we've built it in a way where you guys don't have to set up a thing. This is going to go live. You don't have to worry about building forms. You don't have to worry about configuring things. It's set up in a way where it's going to be performing right away without you guys having to do anything. Now, the beauty of it is you can customize anything that you want. And so we're going to get into all the customizations that we've built with this. But I love the fact that it's out of the box for people that are just good to run. And that's the way I wanted to set it up. So let's jump into the marketplace for commercial. So what is the commercial embedded marketplace? It is your digital commercial shopping experience. It allows your customers and prospects to shop for commercial coverage whenever they want. Makes it very, very easy. So new and existing clients can now shop their business insurance anytime, anywhere. Basically makes you a fully digital insurance store for prospects and your clients, which is great. This is going to be available. Client portal's going live tonight. iOS and Android will be live by the end of day tomorrow. So it's going to be live in all platforms. Um, we call that the omni-channel experience, anywhere, anytime, any device. Think about how impactful that is if you have the white label as well, because now you can really maximize your brand to say, hey, you can go shop your entire portfolio right inside of our mobile app. Makes it very, very easy. So again, a lot of this stuff ties together in a really elegant way for the agencies that really want to take it to the next level. So the commercial embedded marketplace, we have over 40 commercial policy types supported within this. All comes pre-built out of the box. And what I mean by that is we have full data captures pre-built and ready to perform. So again, we can collect all of the details you need to quote for your customers right inside of our capture forms, which is great. We also pre-fill as much data as we can. We are evolving that right now to get more data so we can make it even easier for clients and prospects to get quotes. Uh, Customers can quote up to 5 policies at one time. So as you'll see here on this little screenshot, you can select up to 5 policies. We're going to combine that into a single kind of workflow experience for the client. So we're not double entering data on the client side, and then we can deliver that in kind of one flow for you guys, right? So make it very easy, compartmentalized, and the client can accomplish a lot with very little. So within commercial, we've broken this into 3 tiers, and this is all customizable, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we have small business commercial, middle market, and large commercial. So we've broken it down into tiers, and I'm going to explain why when we look at all the customizations that you can do. But we wanted to acknowledge the fact that not all commercial insurance is the same. Clients are different sizes, different scale, they have different needs, and we wanted to accommodate that inside the platform. So to summarize, now your personal and commercial clients can account round within their specific division, which means my personal lines clients can buy more personal, my commercial can get more commercial coverage, or they can go cross functionally now. So now my commercial clients can shop personal inside my platform, and my personal clients can shop commercial. That is huge. So now you've got that full experience right in product. All right, let's see what it looks like. I'm going to jump into, we're going to show the client portal first, and then I'll show the mobile app. So inside the client portal, as you guys know, we have this tab, this new tab that is the marketplace. Now within the marketplace, we've added this selector here that has your personal and commercial marketplaces for the customer. So it makes it very easy. I can select personal, commercial, whatever I need. So again, I can go back and forth here. I can also do it here. So if I click the Get Started button, we're going to ask here as well, just to make sure that we can navigate the client accordingly. Inside the marketplace, just like on personal, we've got our carousel here of our that's our algorithm that's going to show the client, hey, here are the most popular coverages that we recommend based on what you already have or don't have. So if it's a brand new prospect, it's going to be from scratch. If it's an existing customer, like for instance on personal lines right now, I've got auto, umbrella, and homeowners. So my marketplace on personal is showing the next most popular ones that I might need. We're going to do the same thing with commercial. So if I had general liability already, this wouldn't show. It would show me auto, property, work comp, and the next popular item. So again, we have those algorithms in place to make sure we're serving up effectively. Once I click Get Started as a client, I'm going to select commercial. Here's where the routing comes in. So here's our 3 tiers, small business, middle market, and large commercial. These are all based on revenues of the customer. So if they're under 2 million in rev, they're going to select small business. If they're 2 to 5, middle market, and large commercial is going to be 5 and up. Once I select what segment I am, so let's just say I'll select middle market. Now it's going to bring me to the screen where, just like on personal lines, I can select all of the policy types that I'm looking to quote. From here, I can move ahead And now I'm going to go through the workflows. So we collect all of the basic info on the business. And then again, we do what's called stacking to get the information that we need based on each policy types that was selected. I'm not going to run through this whole form. You guys get it. Once the client submits it, just like on personal lines, you're going to get a branded email confirmation that's going to send to both your team and the customer copied with all of the digest information that they just requested on the quote. So it'll summarize it all. It's all branded. It's very clean and easy. And then when you deliver quotes, you can literally respond right on that email. So you can deliver quotes and start the process of selling that deal right on that email thread that we've created. So you've got everything you need there, and makes it very simple. Los, what did I miss from a highlight side of the house?
Nothing on that end. Just the same thing that they should know from personal is that if you put in that multiple CSRs or multiple owners will get the responses from the quotes that are submitted, just like on personal, the same thing will continue to happen. So we should be good.
I'm going to jump over to the mobile app real quick, show you that experience. So again, on the mobile apps, go over to the Marketplace tab, and you're going to see that same selector here now on the mobile apps. And again, just like in the client portal, they can now shop anything they're looking for right inside a product. So again, I can come in here, I can select what I want, and I can move forward from there. So everything is identical to the client portal on the mobile app. You've got the entire experience right in products. So makes it very, very easy for the client. And again, you've got that full experience there. So again, client portal is going live tonight, iOS and Android by the end of tomorrow night. All of the white labels will have all of their custom platforms updated by the end of day tomorrow as well. So you're going to see all of this get sent live by tomorrow night with everything else. So client portal tonight. I cannot wait. It is amazing. And again, really gives your clients that full experience to maximize their experience with your agency. All right, cool. Coming back over here. So that is the client facing side. That's your policyholders experience. Let's talk about now what you guys can do. So how do we tailor the embedded marketplace, right? We wanted to make sure that you guys could tailor this thing like never before. We want you to own it. This is your storefront. This is your digital store. Make it what you want, right? And so we made it extremely flexible now. Going live tonight, we have brand new personal and commercial configuration menus in GloveBox HQ. That's going to, again, allow you to customize your marketplace, and you can do it whenever you want. It's on demand. We don't need product releases for this stuff to go live. It literally goes live instantaneous on not just your client portal, but your mobile apps as well. So you make changes, it goes live instantaneous to your customers. First and foremost, you can tailor the quoting experience for your clients. You can do it by policy type, division, and experiences that you want them to have. So again, you can use our native intake forms that it comes out of the box with. You can maximize your own intake and or quoting technologies. So if you're using like an Indio or a Broker Buddha or a Wonderwrite to capture middle market commercial flows, you can inject that right inside of your workflows here, and it's live. So think about what that does. That takes the ROI of those products and 10x's it, right? Because now you're putting it in a place that makes sense for your customers. So again, if you're using your own intake technology, you can plug it right in. Super simple. You can also, just like on personal lines, you can embed any quote to bind experience in seconds. So you might say, hey, we don't want our team handling small business commercial. The margins aren't there and we don't want to touch it. We want to do a quote to bind experience. You can come in and plug and play that quote to bind experience for all SMB. You can do it for specific policy types. You can really make this whole thing what you want it to be. But again, it's highly versatile. So second thing, you can structure quote routing with your internal team to ensure correct delivery and fast action. So that's what Los was just talking about. You can route it to your internal team members and you can select as many as you want. You can send to virtual assistants if you guys are using VAs to help with quotes. You can plug in referral partners. So maybe you don't want to do SMB, but you know somebody that does. And you're like, hey, I send them my small business leads and they send me their middle market because they don't touch ENS. These are all the workflows that you can set up. We talked about it last quarter on personal lines. I'm a big proponent in not shutting off policy types or divisions for clients. I'm a big proponent in connecting my referral partners because I get leads from them, they get leads from me, and at the end of the day, it gives my customers a really nice experience. They don't have to go anywhere else. You keep them inside of your ecosystem. Third thing here, need to make changes on the fly. Again, you can update the entire experience and send it live to your clients and prospects in seconds. So everything we've done is self-service. That's our motto. You guys can come in, you can update whatever you want, all of the routing. It's very, very simple. So let's see what this looks like. I'm going to pop into HQ. I'm going over to our agency details tab here, and we've got the marketplace right here. We'll look at personal lines first because this is brand new. This just got updated. Um, so again, you can update your sales information just like before. So if you have just main personal line sales info, great. You can update it here. If you want to configure it to be different, you can. Again, you can add as many team members as you want. And quick reminder, you guys are not charged for users in HQ. You can invite your entire team. So don't feel like you have to limit inviting your team members. We don't charge per seats. You've got unlimited seats. So invite your entire team here, and then you can select the routing based on what you want. And again, you can have phone, SMS, you can have appointment links. Makes it very simple at a high level. Maybe you don't want to use the GloveBox native forms for personal. You want to have a holistic experience that is your own. Hey, we work with a quote to bind company. You can literally come in and turn off our forms and add your own link right here, and that would be for the entire personalized experience if you want. Or you can break it down by policy type. So again, you might want a quote to bind experience for pet insurance. Right now we're showing Odie as our quote to bind experience, but you can literally customize every single policy type the same way. You can use our form, you can use your own links, whatever it is you want, you can customize it. Going over to the commercial side of the house. This is where it gets a little bit more intricate because naturally commercial is just a little bit more intricate. Now we have our main sales info for commercial. You can also break it down by our three segments. So you may have a different team, a different agent that handles SMB versus middle market versus large. You may have a referral partner for small commercial, but your team handles middle and large. You can come in and customize all of this routing based on those tiers. And again, when the client selects their revenue size in the platform, that's how we route them. So it makes it very easy. All of this stuff ties together.
Or I'll just add something. Or if you don't want to offer tiers of small, middle, or large, you can turn those off and they will still work for commercial for your policyholders. So they'll still be able to get to the experience and still send you stuff if you don't want to break it down by small, medium, and large.
Oh, we're gonna get to the toggles next. So I'm just dangling that carrot. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get there, and it's awesome. It's an awesome point. We are excited about it for sure. Same thing with small, medium, and large. Again, you could select to use our forms here, or you may say for small commercial, we don't want to use the GloveBox forms. I want to use my own URL. You enter it, you hit save, and it's live. You can do it for middle market, large, so you can really customize this experience based on what you want. And we're gonna kind of go into the toggles next. Or again, you can customize each policy type by size, by tier. So when I was saying this thing has so much customization options and this menu was incredibly difficult to design for, this is what I mean. You can customize every single policy type at every single tier of every division inside the product. That's how intricate it is. And we have all of the routing workflows set up behind the scenes. So again, we deliver the lead where it needs to go. You guys can get it done fast, speed the lead, get it sold, and then ask for referrals when they download your mobile app. All right. That is some of the configuration stuff. That'll be a good parlay into what Lowe's kind of tip of the iceberg on, which is our brand new toggles. It says have launched. They're going live tonight. So that's subjective, but they're going live tonight. What are our toggles? Now you can turn on and off any workflow in your GloveBox experience on demand. This is huge. Policy Assist, this section, we're gunning to have this live next week. So this is a next week thing. This is going to allow you to turn on and off all service workflows inside of Policy Assist. For claims, you're going to be able to choose if you want your clients to go direct to carrier, direct to your agency, or let the client choose. That's been a highly requested thing. So for my coastal agencies, let's say during hurricane season, you're going to send your clients to the carrier because you're inundated with claims and service. You can come on to Policy Assist. You can toggle off the claims workflow to the agency, and then have the direct to carrier one on. So that way, when your clients go to file a claim, we're going to bring them right to the carrier at that point. Then when things calm down, you can hop back in and turn it back on. So literally you can customize this thing however you want, which is beautiful. Let's look at the embedded marketplace stuff. So I'm going to pop back into HQ. I'm going to go over to the personal lines section first. So brand new toggles all the way down. Let's say I don't want to offer personal lines. I can literally come in here and shut it off. So I can come shut it off in seconds. I don't want personal lines in my marketplace. Great. Come in and customize it. I don't want to offer all these policy types. Hey, I don't have a referral partner for these and I don't do them, right? I want to turn them off. Now you can come in and turn on and off any policy type you want inside of the personalized marketplace. So again, makes it very, very simple for you guys to come customize this thing in seconds. Hey, I don't do vision. Cool. It's off. And it goes live right away. So that offering is no longer available to the customer. And pop that back on. So over to the commercial side of the house. To Los's point, let's say I don't want to do one of these segments of commercial. Hey, we just don't do SMB. It's not our gig. Like we don't want to do small business commercial. We focus on middle market and large. Great, turn it off. I would recommend getting a referral partner, but if that's not your business, no problem. We can support it. So now you can go turn that off. Just like personal lines, I can come in here and turn on and off whatever I want from a policy type perspective. So, hey, we don't do group health. We don't have a benefits department. We don't do crop insurance. We don't focus on ag, right? It's not our gig. We're very niche. Now you can come here and niche down your marketplace to make sure it fits exactly what you guys do. Um, and again, all this goes live on demand. So now we have full toggles. Once Policy Assist goes live next week, we'll have full toggles for pretty much every workflow inside the platform. So now it is 100% yours. You guys can do whatever you want. So, did I miss anything on this, guys? Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. A lot of products, a lot of stuff going live tonight. Again, the nice thing is everything is set up out of the box, so don't feel overwhelmed. You can come in when you're ready and start customizing it. We've tried to make it as easy as possible. We have plenty of GBU articles that are available in HQ. If you click on the marketplace and you click this little learn more, it'll take you over to some of our basic articles on how to set this up. And you can also search for whatever you're looking for inside GBU. If that doesn't do it, remember you always have your live chat to our team, and we are here to help. We have Josh Bolt, who is our customer service extraordinaire. He's always managing the live chat within hours, right? If it's after hours, he'll see it the next day and he'll respond. But he is our inbound customer support guru, and he is Johnny on the spot. So anything you might need, start with GBU. If you need further, hit the chat. We can definitely help. But again, we tried to make this as easy as possible from a configuration standpoint.
And
Lastly,
to add to what Ryan is saying as well, if you want to keep up with what's going on with GloveBox as we are launching things, you can always click on the what's new and check out everything that's going out per week, along with seeing the roadmap and suggesting new features.
is Nick this tame in real life? That's my question.
Please suggest new features, everybody. Like when you guys have something that you want different, go up there, click that. That goes directly to Ryan. Spam him. spam him like no other.
I
Okay.
get them. But one of the most requested features was turning on and off claims.
Logan, you technically get those two now, so you can check.
Yeah.
Do I? I mean, don't use the
We all
feature.
do.
Obviously, we're very GIF heavy here. We like GIFs. So. But yeah, I want to know if Nick is this tan in real life. So that's what I want to
No,
know.
no, I'm as pale as the full moon on a clear night. It's
Are a gardener, so I didn't know if that was taking into account, but
no.
all right, cool. A lot of product there. We're going to continue on. Quick update on automated ID cards. Big project, big project here as we look to accommodate all of these different AMS systems. So let's update Hawksoft first. Hawksoft has been rolling out over the past couple months. We've got about 20 agencies left on the rollout. Our goal is to have everybody rolled out in the next 2 weeks. And we will be fully rolled out with Hawksoft agencies. All applied Epic agencies that have the SDK are launched. So all of them are fully live on ID cards, which is beautiful. So again, if you have the SDK and we've built into it, you all have live ID cards. AMS 360, we just finished this integration work and we're launching our first agency right now. Um, this is really important. AMS 360 agencies, look for an email from us here coming up. It's going to give you instructions on enabling us inside of the AMS 360 App Store. We've built into their newer EMS API to be able to create this functionality, and we have to pivot over. All you guys have to do is give us access inside of the AMS 360 App Store. That's all you got to do. So look for those emails. We're going to be pinging you, and most likely your customer success person is going to be reaching out direct as well, because I want to get every single AMS 360 customer cut over. So look for this correspondence. Again, I want to get you guys live as fast as possible on the automated ID cards. QQ Catalyst, this integration work is being finalized as well. So we're almost done with this. We'll be rolling out an email in the next 2 weeks, notifying our QQ Catalyst agencies that this is becoming available, and then we'll start rolling those out in batches, just like we're doing with Hawksoft. Why do we do batches? Because a lot of agencies have custom data logic that they've needed set up. And so every time we have an agency with a custom data logic, we're building it into the auto ID card product to make it better and better, to make it more flexible. So while we're doing that in batches, we're also building into that product because we want to make it as flexible as we can. So that's the reason for the batches. Easy Links. We are actually kicking off work on building into this API with them, finally. Got a whole story if you're interested on why it took so long. Not going to do it for today, but it was a very interesting story. You must have the Easy Links API to get this. This is not an us thing, guys. This is an applied thing. So we do what we can. You do have to have the API and you do have to pay for it with them. So they do charge for it. Just heads up. If we can help kind of liaison it, but we don't control what EasyLinks does with their APIs. So we will have the ability to connect into it. We don't control how they operate their APIs. So it kind of is what it is with EasyLinks. But we are building that with our first customer right now. So then we have in queue Momentum and Xanatech are going to be up next. We're also going to be building into the financial services with Salesforce. So my Salesforce agencies or agencies that might be working with like borrowed time, that's going to facilitate that. And then we are going to be building into Iris next year as well. And so that's kind of the queue that we're looking at currently for really our enhanced data, documents, and the automated ID cards. So
Brian, Steve, I think it was. Gosh, sorry, I just had it. Yeah, Steve asked about Agency Matrix. Any news on Agency Matrix at all?
no, Agency Matrix has nothing. They don't have an API. They don't have scheduled reports for this. It's probably the most primitive platform that we see, unfortunately. I know Sean and I have. Sean, how many times have we met with Rose over there?
Once a quarter for 2 years.
Yeah. They just don't seem very motivated to build any APIs. So it makes it a bit tough. We want to build it, love to build it. They just don't have the capabilities for it, and they don't seem to prioritize it. So
Fair enough. Sorry,
yeah,
Steve.
I always say pick your AMS partners wisely. We'd love to make recommendations on who works best. But yeah, we can only do what we can do. I wish I was a magician, but I'm not. So, um, garaging addresses. This is one thing to note. Some agencies store garaging addresses under physical or mailing addresses in their AMS. This wreaked a bit of havoc with our auto ID card creator. Our team is working now on a fallback solution for this. So we will have a fallback in soon. You don't have to move all of your addresses over to garaging. We'll be able to handle it on our end. So just know that we are working on a fix if your addresses aren't stored in garaging on your auto policies. So again, we're creating a fix for this right now. Nothing for you guys to do. We'll notify once it's ready. But we are pushing on this. So that is that. Cool. Some quick GloveBox CRM updates. Actually, I'll just log into the CRM and show you. We'll go here. We'll go here. Right. So, two key things that we've added, two big kind of features that we added. The first one, I'm going to go over to my edit agency. By the way, we're cleaning up all of these menus to make them way more simple for you guys to understand. If I click on integrations, now you're going to see a much cleaner list of the AMS systems that the CRM is integrated with. This is not GloveBox, this is the CRM. We did just complete a full Hawksoft integration. This is brand new. So now we are fully integrated with the Hawksoft API. So any Hawksoft agencies that are looking for a really badass CRM, we can support. So again, that is there. Probably the biggest project that we just sent live is we just built a brand new data importer. This is the key to your CRM if you don't have the API, right? And you need to go upload, I mean, even outside of it, if you need to upload prospect lists or whatever it is that you're trying to do within the agency, this makes it so much easier to import data. It's unbelievable. So now you can walk through, hey, I'm loading up commercial prospects. I'm going to opt them into email and SMS. Of course, I'll drag and drop the file and it'll import, and then it walks you through much more simple data mapping. Guys, traditionally in CRMs, this is the hardest part. We work with HubSpot. Importing data is always hard. We took what we knew and we made a brand new importer that just makes it so much easier. So this is really the engine of the CRM minus our API connectivity. And so this is live and much more simple to use. Logan, have you had any initial kind of feedback on this so far?
Yeah. I mean, big shout out to David at Lifelong Insurance. He kind of helped us QA a bunch of the stuff as he was coming on board using this new importer for his EasyLinks data. This is kind of the bread and butter for EasyLinks because we don't have a specific API yet with them in the CRM. So importing your initial client book and then setting up that list to automatically send to us and update this data every day is a big deal. So yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Those are the CRM updates. Cruising ahead. What's coming next from us? Some exciting new things that we're working on. One of them I know we're particularly excited about that could be in by the end of the year. That might be lofty. I'm going to say middle of January just to give us a little padding. But I know, Logan, you're pushing on it to get in before the end of the year. And Sean, I know you're excited about this. This is what we call the action menu. As we continue to evolve how you invite your customers to your platforms, what we were missing is the intent of the customer. When you're inviting now, it's really your intent. Hey, I want to get them in at any time. I want to make sure that they have it. So if they need it, it's available, right? What about when they need something? What about when a client reaches out and then say, "Hey, I need to make a policy change," or "I need to pay a bill," or maybe, well, of course you guys do. You go in and see your late pays every day in the carriers. How do you communicate that with the customer? How do you guide them to go make a payment, right? We wanted to give you the ability to be able to trigger invites based on intent. When a client needs something or you need them to do something, we want you to be able to send an invite, regardless of whether they're a user or not. The beautiful thing about this is it makes them a user if they're not. So your adoption skyrockets. So this is what this does is allows your agency team to send one-to-one links via email and SMS to clients. So again, reactively, when a customer reaches out via phone or email or text looking for something, or proactively when you need them to do something. So reactive when they reach out, proactive when you need something. Here's the V1 menu of workflows that we're going to be including in the action menu. Bill pay. You're going to be able to send the client a bill pay link with the info that they need to be able to make a payment with their carrier. Again, this is going to be amazing for all those late pays every single day. You'll be able to cruise in, put the amount due, hit send it to the client via SMS and email. We'll take it from there. We'll bring them into the workflow, into the product, and while you're there, send us a referral, right? Policy assist. So anytime a client needs to make a policy change, you can put them right into policy assist. They can come fill out the info, we streamline it, we send it to where it needs to go within the agency based on your configs. That's how you have efficiency. You don't take one here on the back of a napkin. I put one here, a note here. I'm an SMS, I'm an email, I'm all over the place. This is how you gain efficiency. Embedded marketplace. Anytime someone needs a quote for personal or commercial, you'll be able to send them a link into the marketplace. Super easy. Now you can literally just plug them in. Very, very easy. And if you think about it, most people want to operate that way. I don't want to sit with you for 45 minutes and give you my info. It's a waste of time. Text me a link. I'll fill it out. Then when you present me the policies, then we'll talk. Tell me why you're better. It's because we have a sweet client portal and mobile app, of course, but ID card access. You need an ID card. It's already there. Send them a link. Send them a link to the ID card. Again, you're training them. Here's where you can get this stuff. If nothing else, if I wind down a phone call as a CSR and we got what we needed handled, oh, by the way, do you have our mobile app downloaded yet? No? Cool. I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to text you a link to go download the app. And look at our cool white labeled app. Yeah, it's for us. I know it's our name on it. It's great. All right, let's see what the action menu is going to
And
look
add a
like.
note to what you were saying there, Ryan. Sorry, because there were some questions earlier on the Q&A about re-engaging policyholders that probably verified and never went back in. And the action menu is perfect for that because you can actually be intentional about how you're communicating with them so they can be able to go directly to where they need when you're talking to them.
Yep, exactly, Lowe's. Yeah, and again, it's intent driven. It's one-to-one. They're going to come in because they have to solve the problem, right? So let's see what this looks like. So let's say I wanted to do it from the clients tab. You're going to see this little client action menu here. So we'll do Lena. So I'll click the client action. Let's say Lena, I need her to pay a bill.
Her
She
name's
has,
Lena.
is it Lena? I think it's
Lena.
Lena. Lena would be too easy.
You remember Lena?
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT after this. Um, I digress. My client needs to pay a bill. She's on late pay with Progressive. I found out this morning. I got to send her a link. Great. I'll click pay a bill. It's on her auto policy. She owes 1,234 bucks. So you can fill it in. I can choose how I send it to her. Hey, I'm going to send it to her email and SMS. Oh, I don't have her phone number. Let me put it in. Can add it. Boom. Hit next. Here's what I'm sending to her. Send. Now she just got a text message and an email. That link is going to bring her inside of your platform, take her through the flow. We know who the carrier is. We know the billing type. We're going to bring her right inside. We give her her policy number and the amount due so that she can go make that payment. Brilliant. The other way that this can get used is on the client profile itself. So you can be in the client list or you can send it from the client profile as well. And again, anything you might need here is available. We're going to expand out on it, but I'm really excited about these core elements of the action menu. This is going to be how the CS team harps on you from a training perspective. Anytime a client calls in for something, text and email them a link. It brings them right into the workflow. Makes it very easy. So, Sean, you got anything to add on that? I know you're particularly excited.
Yeah, I posted it in the chat, but as silly as this sounds, I feel like if you can train your staff to click the invite button, becomes really easy when you're hiring new people and getting them into your workflows, because that's all insurance really is just workflows. And with what you saw with Marketplace and how complex and how many different workflows there are there. And with Policy Assist, now when clients email you a question and you can click the invite button right back and put them right into the flow you want, it's gonna do wonders for your own ops, but it's gonna make it super easy to use GloveBox and drive adoption and usage.
Yep. Yep.
And work starts on Monday on that action menu. Just keep everyone's expectations in check. Okay. Monday.
Some other things to look out for that we're going to be building. We're building a next gen ID card creator. This essentially is going to make ID cards real time. So when a client clicks on an ID card inside the platform, we're going to generate on demand. So it'll be the freshest of the fresh, which is beautiful. You never have to worry about outdated ID cards. We're going to spin it up on demand. We're also going to be adding the ability for HQ users, so your team, to be able to generate ID cards in HQ and automatically deliver to customers. It'll be stored. They have it whenever they need it. Great. And we're also going to be adding the ability for policyholders to generate their own ID cards. This is going to be based on the driver and vehicle data that already exists. So obviously there'll be bumpers around it. This is for the, oh, my teenage son needs his name on the auto ID card. We all know they don't need that. The policyholder doesn't. So they call and we support it. For those types of things, we're going to allow the policyholder to create them whenever they want. Of course, that'll be feature flagged with the toggles. So you'll be able to toggle that on, toggle it off. So if you don't want it, you can turn it off. Next thing is going to be our brand new email templates. This is actually coming in the next couple of weeks. We have completely redesigned email templates for all of our generated emails. Again, all branded, drive into the app stores, etc. But again, brand new email templates. We are building a policy archive. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but that is coming. And then we are building out enhanced policyholder data, and that's something that our systems team is working on right now to bring in more policyholder data and policy data coverages inside the product. Again, that'll come with toggles as well. So if you want to toggle off coverage data, you can. But again, we're kind of being mindful of that as we set this up. All right, I got 2 minutes left, probably a minute and a half. We're going to preview Flow. Guys, I don't want to overstate this. This product will make GloveBox the most impactful technology in the independent channel, period. Period. There is nothing like it in the market, nothing even close. Our goal is to give our agencies such a market advantage and differentiation over agencies that don't use GloveBox. I'm going to be very candid. I want you guys to retain every customer and go steal all the customers from the agencies that don't use GloveBox. That's my goal, right? I want to make this so unbelievably good. And that's what we're building right now. So what is GloveBox Flows? Here's the thesis. Every interaction between an agency and client is a request. You're either requesting something from them or they're requesting something from you. That's the tennis match that we play all day long. Every request comes with a workflow that needs to be completed. Here's the problem. Policyholder requests and workflows, they're scattered, they're unorganized, they're cumbersome, and they're generally painful. And we're very close to the problem on the agency side. We know how that goes. Put yourself in your customer's shoes. It is freaking painful to work with people. It is difficult. Communication channels are inconsistent, workflows are manual and confusing, agency team members are inefficient, and clients get frustrated. That is facts. That's not a question. That is facts. So what is Flows? Flows is a holistic task platform that is going to be native right inside of your GloveBox experience. It's going to operationalize all client requests and workflows. So what is that going to come with? Omni-channel communications. So you're going to have SMS, email, push, and live messaging right in product. It's going to have a next generation ticketing system for both sales and service. So you're going to be able to run that entire ticketing experience native inside of our product. It's going to give you highly efficient workflow routing. So more than what you see now, you're going to be able to highly customize all of these workflows and routing internally or externally at your agency, which will allow you to customize it for any of your SOPs. So all of your standard operating procedures will now be in GloveBox with all of our custom routing capabilities. So again, I don't want to understate this product or overstate it for that matter. This will be the main core of how we operate moving forward in 2026. I cannot wait for this to come out. I think it's going to be amazing. This is going to create the most efficiency in the market by far. Um, I don't know, guys. Do you have anything else to add?
I mean, we're scoping the designs right now with all the functionality that we want to throw into it. So, we're starting very big, including everything that we can think of, and then, scope it down and try and build it as fast as we can for you guys.
I personally, from my end, I think it closes a lot of gaps. The first part of this, just so everyone knows, is notification system. For GloveBox to be able to send notifications in app via text, like an actual notification, like it comes up on your phone or it
For
comes
sure.
up as when you're opening it up. So there's a lot of parts to this, but it really does close the gaps of being able to communicate either in within a day that you guys are talking to a policyholder or prospect, or be able to communicate very quickly back and forth because everything will be loading in and you guys will be able to send documents and get everything done that you have to.
Yeah, this is massive. A CRM we all know is really important, but it's internal facing. And the secret sauce with GloveBox is the fact that you guys have Client Hub. You have your clients in a spot, and now you have this unified workspace, like what Carlos said, to go back and forth with these requests with dynamic flows, distribute them exactly the link, the flow that the client needs. The client can then get you all the data you need. And it's just on a silver platter. The efficiency that's going to be gained here to be able to share a workspace with clients for tasks and flows is, Ryan is not understating this enough. This is going to be a massive, massive, impactful product for the IA channel.
Yep. Yeah, we're excited to deliver it. That is it, guys. That is everything that we've been working on. Again, look for commercial embedded marketplace to go live tonight. The personal and commercial config menus are going live tonight. All the toggles are going live tonight, except for policy assist. That'll be next week. Any questions you have, please reach out via the live chat in HQ to customer success. We are always available. And otherwise, of course, we appreciate the partnership. And 2026 is going to be a gigantic year for GloveBox and our partners. So we are excited. But with that, happy holidays, everybody. And we wish prosperity here as we go into Q1 of 26.